It's summertime, it's hot outside, and that can mean some pretty rough days ahead for our feet. After all, they keep us moving about 5,000 steps a day and enable us to stand for long periods of time, all the while bearing our weight. Those hard-working feet deserve a little more attention than you're probably giving them. So we checked in with the specialists at Tri-County Foot and Ankle to get some advice for putting our best feet forward all summer long.
Usually, when people move to Florida, they move from, in a lot of cases, up north, where you have a wood floor truss system, and down here you have concrete. So we're on concrete most of the time. We like the Florida lifestyle, so we think sandals and flip-flops and all those wonderful shoes are good, and our foot flattens out, and that's probably the biggest issue.
When the weather is hot, they're cool, but they really don't give enough support to the foot, and they can be dangerous. You can trip over them, and I don't like flip-flops.
I know they're super comfortable, but I keep seeing patients with these shoes that I can bend right in half, and they love them and I hate them.
If you can take a shoe and crumple it down, it's not a good shoe. If you can take a shoe and wring it out like a washcloth, it's not a good shoe. It's not supporting your foot. With the sandals, with the flip-flops, the arch collapses, and that is another main issue of why we have a lot of foot pain.
So for the summer, of course, especially with us ladies, we want our feet to look pretty, right? So if you're going to go ahead and get your nails done in a salon, I'm, sure, that's perfectly fine, but I would follow the following rules. One, nowadays a lot of the salons have those removable liners that they use in those whirlpools. I would find one of those places, because if anything, that's where any transmission of fungus or bacteria is going to occur, right? In a nice moldy, moist spot where it can definitely grow. So now if we have that removable liner and that in the fresh water, then we know that that's going to definitely decrease the chances of you getting any type of infection from the salon. Also, if you can, get your own little nail kit. Bring it in with you, right? This way you know that this is clean, it's only being used on you, you're not gonna, get anything from anything else around there. No more than 2 weeks with the nail polish on. Then you want to take it off and let the nails breathe for a week, because if not, and you create that perfect environment for moisture to get trapped underneath there, and that helps the fungus continue to grow.
Athlete's foot is pretty common. It's usually seen in between the toes when people get a burning, itching, not to be confused with neuropathy. There's usually signs on the skin where it's a little bit of redness, some peeling, some cracking, usually itching in between the toes. Typically with topical treatments, we can usually get rid of it in a couple weeks. It is something that people can treat at home, but not all athletes' feet will respond necessarily to over-the-counter treatments. Sometimes they need a stronger prescription, in which case it doesn't hurt to come in and get it looked at. So if you try over-the-counters, it's not getting better, it's always a good idea to come in.
You'll find information on this story and the specialists at Tri-County Foot and Ankle when you click the Sole-ful Summer StoryLink icon online at yourhometownhealth.com.